Hi, my friends. Welcome to EFCLA Children Congregations. Let us come together in worship and praise.
I like to think about the goodness of the Lord. He gives me everything I need and so much more. So I just want to lift my hands and say that I love Him. I just want to lift my heart in praise. And I want to be thankful. I want to be grateful. I want to remember everything that the Lord has done. I want to be thankful. I want to be grateful. I want to be I like to think about the goodness of the Lord. He gives me everything I need and so much more. So I just want to lift my hands and say that I love Him. I just want to lift my heart in praise. And I want to be thankful. I want to be grateful. I want to remember everything that the Lord has done. I want to be thankful. I want to be grateful. I want to be thankful. I want to be grateful. I want to remember everything that the Lord has done. I want to be thankful. I want to be grateful. I want to be
Hi, boys and girls. So nice to see you. It's been 3 weeks since we last met at church. I know we're all staying home because of the virus, COVID-19. I hope everyone is staying safely at home, washing your hands, keeping a social distance. And I know a lot of you also didn't have a chance to meet your friends, family, your classmates, your teachers. Everyone is staying at home, and hopefully this will all pass. And last week, we all celebrated Easter, and we know that Jesus died and rose again after 3 days. And after Jesus rose, came back alive, there are some things that he did with his friends and helpers. So today, our topic or our Sunday message is to talk about what Jesus did after he came back alive. And today's story came from the New Testament. Many books in the New Testament. There's Acts, and there's Luke, and also Matthew, that jointly talk about the days that Jesus did when he came back alive. Here we go. Jesus goes to heaven. After Jesus came alive, he walked and talked and ate with his helpers. Jesus had a lot of things to tell his helpers. One day, he took them to a hill. Jesus said, "Tell everyone in the small town and the big cities about me. Tell everyone in the world about me. Tell them that I love them." Then, something wonderful happened. Jesus started to go up toward the sky. A cloud covered him. Jesus had gone up to his home in heaven. Jesus' friends kept looking into the sky. Then 2 angels came to him. The angels said, "Jesus had gone up to his home in heaven, but he loves you, and someday he will come back alive. Jesus' helpers were happy. They remembered that Jesus had said, I am with you always. They knew he would always love them. So boys and girls, have you been listening to the story? These are some of the questions that you could discuss with your mommy and daddy. Question number 1. What did Jesus do with his friends and helpers during these days that he was spending with them before he went to heaven? Question number 2. What did Jesus tell his friends? Very important. Something that made his friends feel happy. Question number 3. What appeared in the sky when Jesus was ascending to heaven? So these are the questions that you could maybe discuss with your family and help you remember the stories that we just said. We actually have one more story from the Beginner's Bible. Some of you might have this Bible at home. Even if you do, you can open it up and follow along with me. And the story also was captured from the book of Matthew, chapter 28, and Acts chapter 1. Here we go. Jesus goes home. Jesus led his friends to a place near Bethany. He lifted his hands up and blessed them. Tell other people about me, he said. Then he went up into the sky. A cloud hid him, so his friends could not see him. They stood looking up into the sky for a long time. All of a sudden, 2 angels stood beside him. Why are you still looking into the sky? The angel said. Jesus had gone up to heaven. Someday he will come back, the same way you saw him leave. Then the friends went back to the city with joy in their hearts. Jesus had taught them many things. They would always remember that he said, "Do not worry or be afraid. Trust in God and trust in me. In God's house there are many rooms. I will go to make a place ready for you. Someday I will come back and take you with me so you can be where I am." Before Jesus went home to be with God, he told his friends to stay in Jerusalem. He said they would get a gift there. So they waited in Jerusalem. Now there was a great holiday coming called Pentecost. Many people came to Jerusalem from far and near to celebrate that day. The friends of Jesus celebrated too. Suddenly, they heard a sound like a strong wind blowing, and they saw something that looked like little flames of fire resting on them. Then God's Holy Spirit filled them. This was the gift Jesus had told them to wait for. They began to speak in languages they did not know. The people who were there from other countries heard Jesus' friends speaking, and they could understand them. The languages Jesus' friends were speaking were the same language they spoke. The people were amazed. "This is what God promised us," Peter said. Then he told them about Jesus. Many people believed in Jesus that day. Okay, boys and girls. So in this story, we also have maybe two main ideas that you could discuss with your parents. The first question is, what is the gift that God gave Jesus' friends and helpers? And something happened and his friends and helpers were able to do something that some other group of people can understand. So discuss that with your family. And so this is the end of today's message, and I hope everyone continue to stay safe, continue to wash your hands, continue to keep a social distance. We're gonna have this kind of lifestyle for a little while until God blessed some scientists with the powerful knowledge to create a medicine to cure this virus. But until then, we'll continue to meet you on the air, same time on Sunday. Have a blessed week. Bye.